Hi, I'm Anita of My Duke and I podcast, and welcome to the channel. So, Megan posted a reel on her Instagram account and as well as a video. So, here it is. It's about her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder with Megan. And I say, if you have not listened to this podcast, I implore you to go ahead and listen to it because it is fabulous. There, you will listen to people who have made it. You will listen to their struggles. You will listen to their inner voices when they thought that this was not a good idea, but they kept on keeping on, and here they are today with incredible successful businesses. And also, you will listen to all the voices that were in their ears, whether it was people around them or even their own voices that was telling them that this would probably not come to fruition, but here they are. And I know that at times we are our biggest critics. So go ahead and listen to Megan's podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, and you will know or hear what I'm talking about. So please, you will have absolutely no regrets. So here we're seeing the different places that you can listen to the podcast. You could listen to it on Amazon Music, wherever you listen to your podcast, you can get it there. Okay. Megan has so many hats. Podcaster, a businesswoman, a philanthropist, a mother, a wife, an actress, a TV show personality. Of course, she has that huge show on Netflix, which we're going to see in its second season. And I have no doubt we're going to get more of her products during the during the fall episode of With Love Megan. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's not sold out again and I can get my hand on those shortbread cookies, which I so want for sure. As I said, shortbread cookie and a cup of tea, a cup of coffee is my thing, okay? So looking forward to that. And yes, and there were other things that she posted. My last show that I did, I more so did like voiceovers because at the time these things were freshly published and we didn't have a we didn't get videos to them. So let me like this before I move on, okay? And let's move on to the other things that she posted since she did the interview with Time 100. So we saw the memorial for those darling children that lost their lives at a very young age and left their parents absolutely devastated. And we saw some stills on Meghan and Harry's website, but at the moment we hadn't seen this video when I posted it, because sometimes I try to post as soon as the information comes out, but we hadn't seen the video. Let me see, what is the song track? Yes, there's a song track. I don't know if it's copyrighted, but nothing is being said per se other than the music in the background. And this is so sad for these parents. And you can find all of this on Harry and Meghan's website, on the parent network. And let's read what it says here. An important and emotional evening last night in New York as we unveil hashtag no child left to social media with parents and families who have lost their children to online harms. My husband and I have worked with many of these families. There goes Megan, and Megan never leaves Harry out. I love this couple. They are like, as Megan described them, as salt and pepper, they come together. Okay, so she says here, my husband and I have worked with many of these families for the last several years, and through the Archwell Foundation and our program, the Parents Network, we support them in their grief and stand with them in their call for action. No matter how divided the world may be, we can all agree that we want our children to be safe from harm. That is a universal truth. Amen to that. We all want our children to be safe, no matter what is going on, no matter what color we are, black, white, red, no matter what color, we all want our children to be safe. I think that is what we have in common, no matter who, where, what ethnic group we are. We all want that for our children. If you choose to be on social media, let's be the example for our youth, sharing goodness and kindness and positivity. Let's tell our children that they are enough and that this life is worth living, because all too often our children don't think that they are enough. They don't feel adequate, and somebody comes along and reinforce that, and that's all they need to hear to feel like they need to end everything. And what is left is grieving family to pick up the pieces. Okay, and let's ensure that no child is lost to social media. With your support, we can effect change. Absolutely. Visit the link below to learn more about our work and to hear these parents' painful and powerful stories. Hashtag no child lost to social media. Hashtag Archwell Foundation. And I'm going to do a video on this so that you guys can see what Harry and Meghan are talking about there. Okay, so there was a lot posted, and of course, this is the interview and some short clips that Harry and Meghan released of themselves while they were in New York. Let me just play a little bit of the sound. Latch on. So there's music in the background, and I'm not going to play it for copyright reasons. There goes our beautiful Meg and her beautiful husband H. Absolutely stunning. Here she is walking in for her interview. Little kiss for Harry, hugs for people, meet and greet, West 60th Street. Yeah. By the way, I went to school down there. Yes. Where's my love? Every time I put a love up, it seems like it disappears. What's going on here? Feeling grateful for yesterday's conversation at Time 100. You can read more about my experience at sussex.com. Oh, yes. That's where I did the write-up from sussex.com. And the video was not up then. That's why. Okay, let's see. Yes, I did it on this. That's the reason why my love is here. But I did the write-up on sussex.com. So Megan is doing a lot. She's thriving, and she said it herself. She's the most happiest right now in her life. Of course, she has her family, her 2 children. She has her husband. She has her hands in a lot. She's podcasting. She has her Netflix show, she has her business. The woman is busy, 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 busy. And she doesn't have time for the nonsense and the noise that is out there, as she said. So we're loving that for her, and it's nice to see that she is certainly thriving. I will bring you guys more on the Parents Network because those are the things that I want to highlight. I want to stay away from the negativity and I want to focus on the positivity. I'm taking the lid from our Duchess and just staying in the joy and in the sunshine. Okay. Oh, let me see if Megan has posted anything on her business account. Let me see if she's posted anything on the business account. So let me go. Oh, her channel is growing, honey. Look at this. 2.8 million followers and counting. Let me see. So I'm gonna go here as ever official. Oh, so she has this photo that she posted about 4 days. She was watering strawberries, and that's that. Let me see if we have any new products, because you just never know. You never know. Look at this beautiful website. This website is so gorgeous. It's yummy. It's absolutely yummy. And it says shop all. Yeah, sold out. 45 minutes. Sold out in 45 minutes. Yes, Megan. And for those people who are still wondering, it's millions of units. Millions of units. Okay? Millions of units. And I must admit, I'm a little slow on some of these things because, as I said, I recently traveled, and when you travel, you tend to have to pack up, and you're rushing here, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you have to attend to so many things, and you get caught up, and a lot is happening around you. So I have been a little slow with things, but it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up. Anyways, guys, thank you for supporting Megan. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.